Hello, everybody. I'm Empress A. Neighborhood's favorite contra lady. Welcome back. I did have to end that live. I had too many distractions that were going on, and now I can really focus because this is a really big one for me. This is something that's really massive for all of us, and I want us all to be able to get what we need to get from it. I was cooking, I was doing all this, but this message is too powerful for me to be distracted. So come on in and have a seat. Um, Come on in and have a seat. I love y'all wholeheartedly. This is something that's very important that I think a lot of us need to really pay attention to is that we have to keep moving in a way. Hey, love, have to keep moving in a way that we need to. That we need to. Hey, love. So yes, sorry about that. I was way too distracted. I had way too many things trying to interfere with the message, and I want to make sure I give this message authentically as I did yesterday when I was giving the message, because technically we're kind of just picking up when I was telling y'all that Psalms is very important. And the reason why I was asking my conjure cousin Cicely is because I know that she is someone that conjures as much as me, who's been doing it longer than me, because we do have an age difference here. But I do know that I'm in the Appalachian with family. I was talking to Prima earlier, Solana, and just the ancestral connection that is here is very powerful. But I do have to be very dedicated to what I do and how I do it. I have been noticing that I have, and I'm real transparent with y'all all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. And now I feel like I'm in this space. You dig what I'm saying? I'm in this space. I'm gonna give myself some space. I got my candle over here. It's burning beautifully. And I'm really excited. So come on in. I'm Empress A, neighborhood's favorite contra lady. I am the owner and operator of La Imperatriz Botanica, which is a Haitian Cuban botanica with a Creole swirl. Shout out to my ancestors. Um, I got the best moderators in the world. They help me moderate. They help me keep things in order. My botanica is called La Imperatriz Botanica. And I've been doing that for years, and I love it. It's one of the best things for me. And I'm happy that we have served so many people and healed so many people and helped so many people. Yeah, I got the best moderators in the world. They do not play that shit. I'm not gonna play with them, and they ain't gonna play with me, and we ain't gonna play with y'all collectively. Welcome to the Gangs Collective. First off, we got Dr. Tahara J. She is the OG moderator. The reason why I call her OG moderator, because I know some people probably like, why do you call her the OG moderator? It's because Doc T has been with me for a while. She's been with me from the beginning. She actually was the one that kicked off me taking this seriously and making sure that I'm doing what Spirit is calling me to do. And I just appreciate her for allowing Source to channel her and let her know, like, hey, listen, this is what you're supposed to be doing. This is what you need to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And just her amount of dedication with everything that she's building for herself. I can never tell her enough thank yous for all that she does for the collective. So shout out to Dr. Tahara J for just helping build the foundation of Empress A and La Imperatriz Botanica. She is a Reiki practitioner. She is a birth worker and a womb healer. She is out of Atlanta, Georgia. So if you want to get in on her services, you don't have to be in person. The beautiful thing is that people will try to convince you that conjure work and all this stuff and Reiki has to be done in person, when really this is an energy exchange. Okay, we're energy exchange. So she literally can do a consultation with you. And what's going on, Turkey? Y'all been popping up on my For You page, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Um, so it's an energy exchange. So everything can be done virtually, and it is very potent. She's a very potent practitioner. So you do want to make sure that you're taking it seriously and you're really listening to her instructions very carefully. I think it's very good when you book in a group. If y'all have never done this before, I think it's good if you book in a group and, like, let's say you have a wedding that's coming up and you want to get all your bridal party together. That's a good way to kind of cipher out who gonna be hating and who not. Okay, that is a beautiful way to cipher out. Is get a Reiki practitioner to kind of go in and do some things and then kind of like filter out and expose who gonna be doing what or whatever. So shout out to Dot T. Thank you so much, baby. Thank you to him for everything you do. I love you. Then we got Cicely D. Woodson, who is my conjure cousin. Honey, she made the best motherfucking Florida water in the goddamn world. That Florida water to change my life, and I'm sitting over here with my head spinning. That's probably, I believe I literally believe that's why my ponytail crooked and my hairline look like it's pushed back. It's because of Cicely damn Florida water. Cicely's Florida water has brought Maman Erzili Dental into my life very she was already here, but it's like she thoroughly enjoyed it. It introduced me to spirits and ancestors that was like, no, that's Florida water. Baby, I'm over here like this. Baby, look at my ponytail crooked. I try to slick it up. I'm gonna wash it tomorrow. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow and I'm gonna blow dry it out. But baby, when I tell you Cicely D. Woodson, Cicely, the conjure queen Cicely, from the grounds of Aunt Carolina. Baby, when I tell you that I washed my doors with that motherfucking Florida water, and baby, that bitch cleared my entire house out. Prima, look at my edges. I swear I got hair right here, y'all, but y'all can't see it. The Florida water took me through there because they said, honey, we got to rinse you off and cleanse you for your new timeline. You said you was on your best timeline and we finna put you there, but you got to get rid of some shit. And Lord, I said, baby, when I tell you, look at this. I'm sitting up here like this. Baby, I'm ready to tell my fucking story. Shit. Fucking with Cicely Hands. But yes, reach out to Cicely D. Woodson. She's a conjure woman, so she can help you with any conjure needs that you have. Shout out to I'll be slanging the trees and mountains and shit. So yeah, so I appreciate you, Cicely, for all that you do. And I appreciate your dedication to love. I'm so grateful. We have Lightworker 1111. Here is Healing Hearts at 1111. She is a medium and a spiritualist, so y'all get with her for your tarot readings. Greatly appreciate insight, greatly appreciate guidance. And she also has her practices that she does as well. Very keen on working with Hecate, as well as Lilith. And she is very, 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 very good at tapping into the spirit realm to connect you with your loved ones. Now, what I will say is, when you are getting a medium, they can only attempt to communicate with your deceased loved one or your loved one that's on the other side. If your loved one on the other side says, I don't want to talk to you, you don't get to say, give me my money back. Because technically, she has already made communication. She's already risked her energy. So just know, it's a beautiful experience, but she has to get permission from them. If they say no or they tell her something to tell you and that's it, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So she does readings as well. And make sure that y'all go to TikTok. It's Lightworker at 1111. She gives very good gems. She does very good at helping us heal from past situations. And she goes live very often. Make sure that y'all are sowing your seeds and y'all are paying and that y'all are taking notes. So shout out to Lightworker Healing Hearts at 1111. We got Solana Madeira in the building. Solana is very big. I call her my prima. She is me prima, my Haitian Cuban cousin. So she specializes in making sure that you are ready to go to the other side with the Getty. She also specializes in youth. So she's going to go elder and youth. Elder and babies. Elder and babies. Elder and babies. Elder and babies. So she's kind of death and rebirth. That's Solana Madeira. So when it comes to you needing something, if your family is in hospice or in transition, that's her lane. She kind of is like the person that just is prepared. It's kind of like, you know, Bella Samedi kind of grabs your hand and moves you over. She kind of is walking them to you and going like this and like, I'm just prepping you so you can get ready and making that very, very good for you. Now, on the rebirth side, she gives you the ability to learn your child's spirit and your child's soul so you can give them the lifestyle and the childhood that they can enjoy and not one that they have to heal from, okay? You don't want to be battling your child when all you need to do is get with someone like a spiritualist like Solana Madera who can tell you like, no, really this child needs this or this child needs that, or your grandma needs this or your grandma needs that, etc., etc. So shout out to her. We got High Priestess. I think she playing Uno, y'all, with the kids. But High Priestess Sue is definitely in the building. She is a spiritual library. So she is the library of spirits, meaning you get with her and it's a bunch of different information with the spirits. And she can hone in and tell you like, well, this spirit will be good for this or this spirit will be good for that. Now, when she's telling you this stuff, you have to know like, you have to know like, damn, I need to see what I need to do. She cannot make them work with you. She can't do that. What's going on, sis? She cannot do that. She can't. So welcome in. It's Sunday service. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. And welcome to the Gangster Collective. My breasts are so tender. Yeah. Y'all be going to the church paying them tithes. Y'all need to get y'all some spiritual on your team. Are we ready? In the Appalachian Mountains, we are working with the Book of Songs. I think my period about to come on, y'all. Don't be putting them eyes up there. I'll be so pissed. Prima. Portia. Cicely. High Priestess, I would be pissed. Because it would be like, are you fucking serious? I promise you. I don't know, chasing my scars, yes. Yeah, I felt like somebody going like this with my titty. I would be pissed. Baby, I'm gonna come and get some. I would be pissed. I'm gonna tell you, I would be so pissed. I'd be pissed. And I know that'd be right up his alley. He'd be like, got him. It ain't supposed to be me. So, all right, Bear Run. So, welcome into Sunday service. Again, I'm Empress A and Empress' favorite conscious. Please take rest and leave with the sign spirit. We thank you so much for allowing us to be here. Thank you so much for opening us up to receive this message. Please protect me and my moderators. Also protect me and my collective. Please separate the energies of what does not need to be here and allow us the ability to release them. Aye, Bubble. Come in. Listen. Prima, when I tell you I'm gonna be sliding down a fucking wall. I'm just sliding down. I'm bloody. And somebody better drop that Q Sweat. I wanna go outside in the rain. It ain't gonna make no sense. I'm gonna be outside crying in the rain like this. I don't wanna cry. I don't wanna cry. Let me go. Let me go. But once I'll be rolling on the ground. It ain't gonna be me. Shit. Enough of that curse talk. So yes, y'all, come on in. So the biggest thing about this message and why I wanted to be focused was because I want to tell you how powerful song was. So if you were here yesterday, if not, go back and watch the live. I highlighted certain psalm verses as in Conjure. For us to protect our relationships. When I tell you every time, Portia, every time. Every time you be done with somebody, it'd be like this. So, I just want to let you know that XYZ, or you send a picture. Oh, you was on board with not having it then, sending it to another realm, sending somebody else. Now that you know I'm done, now you want to be all, I just don't see the purpose in getting rid of it. We laid down a minute. You're stupid. You're an idiot. So, anyways. And then fucking boom. Boom shakalaka. No. So, y'all remember yesterday, if y'all was not here, go back and watch the live. While we are in the Appalachia, as much as I'm not a fan of the Bible, because I know what it was created for, I do have to respect my ancestral lineage when they are telling me like certain workings that we're doing. You have to do what we do, and it's got to get done. So yesterday we did the psalm about keeping a relationship, and baby, when I tell you, as soon as I got a phone with y'all, it was some stuff that went like boo 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 boo. I was like, oh my goodness, the fucking book of Psalm. It's like the book of Psalm, and they was like this. whatever. So, if you've seen the title of this, and if you're here, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You probably sometime this year have experienced a humiliation ritual. And when people hear the humiliation ritual, even myself, I had to learn exactly what it is. The humiliation ritual isn't necessarily about anyone doing something harmful to you. It's basically just a moment where your ego kind of is unalived. When we have a humiliation ritual, this is one that is like, oh, wow, but it's very transformative. Your humiliation ritual takes place when you are about to go like, boo, 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 boo. You basically have landed in your best timeline. And because the old version of yourself cannot come with you, it's almost like it's the finish him. And you know how more come out to go, they do that special move and they be like, Molina. It's that type of energy. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? This is that energy where this is like the big, and you see like the swords and it's like gory, and your ego is like, ah, like that. And it's like the sword going in the gut and going up, breaking all the bones, and then you see your ego split in half, and then it's like the head go flying up in the air, and then you take your sword from Mortal Kombat and spin it around and put it in there and go boom. And then it's like Empress A wins. Like that. Did that make sense? That's what a humiliation ritual is. So a lot of you have experienced something that's left you feeling like, oh, I ain't that deal like I thought I was. So I thought I was that girl. I thought it was my world. And Spirit is like, you are, but the illusion of what you typically are, I have to get rid of. And it's like, okay. And it's like, now you have to enter into the real version of yourself. A humiliation ritual really is a ritual. And it's funny because it's an initiation process. What's very interesting is that, and Nelly was fine back then. What's interesting is that in the humiliation ritual, this is a moment where your initiation process is complete. You go through several things. You experience a lot of things that make you uncomfortable, that make you kind of like, what the fuck? And it's really so you can be ready to realize your initiation is over. You have pretty much been, you have pretty much entered into your new role. Congratulations. Round of applause, round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. Tap, tap. Drop it to the floor. Make that ass. I ain't got my long weave in. Round of applause. Baby, make that ass clap. Drop it to the floor. Make that ass clap. Let me see you. Bussy, bussy, bussy. Let me play that motherfucking song. Because that's just where we at. Hey, Ann. This is how I'm feeling now that the process is over. That's how the baby food. I'm like, dude. Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Drop it to the floor, make that ass clap. Round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Drop it to that's where I'm at right now. That's how I feel. Let me see you bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. Bust it, baby, drop it to the floor and bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. That's where we at, okay? Bounce that ass, shake that ass like the twerk team. Girl long, ass fat, shout at me. That girl look like Holly Berry when I'm on them beats. When I hit the scene, girls yelling and they scream. Hey, Falco, can you be my baby daddy? That's what we at. Also, we just listen to this track. We just in the mood. We just in the moment. Cause your humiliation ritual has let you know that your initiation process is complete, and you made it. You made it. You fucking made it. All I need is some micro braids. Shoot. I need some micro braids or some kinky twists. All that. So, during the process of the humiliation ritual, it's usually something that makes, it's not necessarily saying that there was harm caused to you. Physically, it could have been. But it's really just one of those things where you are in a space of, it's a discomfort, it's something you don't like. It's literally something that makes you go like this. Baby, and this hairline that my daddy gave me. So it's literally something that makes you go like this. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. Because what it's doing is, that's not your energy, that's your ego. Dawson, your ego is the one that's like, oh, I'm ready to square up, I'll beat your ass. And it's like, your higher self like, no, you won't, babe, because we get rid of your ass. And then you enter into your new life. When you are becoming, or you stepping into your role, because we've all been talking about, a lot of spiritualists, we've been telling y'all and preparing y'all for y'all taking y'all role and sitting on the throne like this. So it's like the throne is prepared and you like, oh my goodness. And now we're here. So a couple things that you will notice is that, and this is something from me. Come in. Open the door.
You just coming in?
Yeah. You put some wine in here. No, you put one in. So, what's going on, baby? So, you're really in a place where, and I'm transparent enough to let y'all know that right now, as y'all see me with no makeup on, I didn't bring a makeup bag. I literally brought me like 3 outfits, and they're just stuff like this. Because that's what Spirit was telling me to do, and it was like, just go to the mountains. And when you are called to go somewhere and it's like everything just pans out, last minute trip, you pack up the family, you're like, come on, let's go. We'll buy groceries when we get there. It's cool. We're not really gonna do anything outside of here other than like run to the grocery store, even though me and the boys did get lost and full look yesterday. What's going on, babe? So so now I was trying to figure out what I ain't even lie, I was not figuring out what it was. I know that it was like, come to the mountains. And I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do it. That's what we're gonna do. That's just it. That's perfect. And before I knew it, oh, I didn't want it. I wanted some wine.
It is one.
Yeah, it did say it was a wine cocktail. Okay. Thanks, babe.
This all there was.
Son.
What?
You throwing rice?
No, that's because the way you picked it up.
I know, I'm just playing. So, Bear, nothing on, just me. Because the humiliation process required me to retreat. And it's like, hey, it's almost like when they send like the queen or the royal away. And it's like you go into the mountains and they take you into hiding. And right now I'm into a hiding of the Appalachian Mountains with my ancestors. And it's like, greetings, baby. You know, like they send you away to protect you, like I was telling y'all yesterday. And it's like I'm surrounded by all these beautiful ancestors. I have chills right now, actually. All these beautiful ancestors. And it's like, hey, the phone call, 1010 up top, the phone call was made like, hey, we're sending her to you. You're going to have to give her some clarity, give her some peace, because what we're doing down here, she's not going to like. And it's like, what you mean she's not going to like it? But they're doing such. It's like, she's not going to like it. But we have to do it to get her here. So take good care of her for 4 or 5 days. Now, what's interesting is I have a habit, because I'm a walking altar, as we all are, is that I want to take my ancestors with me at all times. But sometimes there are certain ancestors that need to walk with you all the time, and certain ones that you go to at certain times. And it's almost like it's now in my life that I have to be in the mountains a couple times out the year, and I'm cool with that. And a lot of clarity has been brought. A lot of things have been clarified. A lot of truth has been unveiled. A lot of tears have been shed. A lot of, like, this has been probably one of the most beautiful, painful experiences that I have. No, out of 6 kids I birthed, 4 of those natural, 1 with a C-section. And it's been amazing. It's been very medicinal. It's been very, like, for sure. It's been very clarifying, very just. And so the initiation process for you has already been complete. Some of the things that you don't like have to get done. AA up top. Some of the things that you don't like have to get done. And sometimes you have to pull away so those things can get done. So if there's a distance between you and somebody or something, it's simply because there has to be corrective action that takes place. There has to be karmic debt cleared up. Like a humiliation ritual basically is a karmic reset. It's basically a moment where you're like, things are cleared out, things are done, and you pay back all those debt. And it's like, you came to us. It's like, I did. And it's like they welcome me with open arms. And we just have to remember, during these humiliation process, we have to lean into our counsel. Leaning into your counsel means that it's not really an answer that your soul tribe can provide you. This is strictly for your spirit counselor. This is strictly for them to say. It's really, they can give you confirmation, but we have the answers. Are you going to come, and are you going to do what you need to get done? And the beautiful part about that is, do you believe? Do you know? Are you for sure? And you have to remind yourself, like, I know my spirit counselor got me. I know that I'm on my best timeline. I know. And in this energy, you start to figure out that the humiliation ritual is nothing but you letting go of the old version of yourself that needed to exist up until this time. And you release it wholeheartedly, knowing that it's nothing for my spirit council to warn me about, tell me when it comes to my ego anymore. Okay. So I did get a gift today of a clear quartz, and I needed it. I did let it sit for 2 hours at the in the ground with Mother Earth before I put it on, and I felt a lot better. So that's great. But your initiation is over. It's time for you to thrive in your energy. It's time for you to be okay. It's time for you to find the answers. It's time for you to know that you are on your best timeline. It's time for you to know that you have everything that you need. And what's crazy is that we have the Ace of Spades, which is the Ace of Swords, with the Queen of Hearts as the Queen of Cups. the 7 of clubs, which is the 7 of wands, and then we have the Joker here. Okay, y'all, I'm Empress A, neighborhood's favorite constellator. If you are ready to tap into this reading, let the church say a gram so we can get started. Ugh. All right. So, as of right now, there is some clarity coming and some confusion. There is a new start coming where there is a moment of, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got it. One of those. Ace of Swords, Ace of Spades is usually sought as an aha moment. And the beautiful part about this is that this is a new start. This is a new start that is very structured, very calculated, but Spirit is letting you know that this is groundbreaking for you. And what's crazy is that with the Queen of Hearts coming up as the Queen of Cups, this is something that you have that is dear to your heart. This is something that is like you're passionate about, that you love wholeheartedly. Something that you have that's been on your heart lately. It could be in reference to children. It could be in reference to you. It could be in reference to somebody that you love. This is very dear. And I feel like this breakthrough is coming from something that you have been basically battling. 7 of clubs and 7 of wands. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And even though you were opposed, there was like things blocking you. You have been fighting. Like you have been literally putting up, like standing on business. You literally been like, every time something came up against you, and the way that you fought was through love. The way that you fought was through peace. You didn't have to fight by being like, oh, motherfucker. Even though that's what I did last night, whatever. This was something that you have learned to be like, okay, I'm going to fight you with kindness. I'm going to fight you with love. But the way that you're fighting for something is almost like you've learned, I'm going to fight you through love. I'm going to fight you through something that I know you don't have. You don't have a heart. I'm going to use my heart in this thing. And that's what's happening. Now, what I will say is the Joker shows up because guess what? This is opening a door for you that you did not expect to open. There is something that is coming into you, something that is happening for you, and you're trusting the universe. You're trusting your spirit council. That's why you think that you're supposed to be reacting a different way. No, you acting how you normally act. That's just like Doc T. Spirit said that it appears that you're excited about your trip, but you're not as excited as someone else would be. And Spirit is saying, Doc T, because she knows that she's on her best timeline and this is the new norm for her. She's preparing, but someone else is probably going to tell her, oh, I would be like super excited. She's like, I am excited. I'm really excited. And it's like, you don't seem excited. And even Doc T is trying to figure out Maybe I should be a little more excited. But Spirit has already told Doc T, you on a mission. You're on a mission. So with that being said, this is your new life. It's nothing for you to be like, oh yeah, I went to Africa, down turned around 6 months later, went to India. Because I have a purpose. And that's the way that you are right now with a lot of stuff, y'all. So this door that is opening up is because you have come together. 3 of diamonds is 3 of pentacles with somebody. Somebody is on the flip side helping you. Whether it's somebody helping you in the midst of, like for me, let me finish this sentence first. Whether it's somebody helping you that you know, somebody in the background, 3 of pentacles, is joining forces with you to help you. And what's interesting is that 3 of diamonds, 3 of pentacles shows up because there is a team that's been formed and you're literally in your space of like, I got this. I got this. You've thoroughly enjoyed being united with people that you can build with. You've thoroughly enjoyed being able to thrive. Now, there's a lot of support that you have from other people in this thing that you're fighting for. And what's interesting is the way that you're going about it. The universe is on your side. Ooh, the universe is on our sides. This initiation is you walking into your purpose. You have walked into it and you have sat there. And some of you, your initiation is about to be complete. So you have one more humiliation ritual that you have to go through. But I'm telling you, I promise you, you literally gonna be like, I'm good. I'm great. Because me being able to be like, okay, I'll just book the trip. We'll just go. I'll buy this. I'll do that. It's good. Rental car schedule. Okay, whole house is booked. And everything that I was doing, it wasn't like, is it going to work out? Thank you, baby. Is it going to work out? Is something going to go? No, I literally was like, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. Come on, let's go. And Spirit said, that's because that's your new life. You're on your best timeline where you can do those things. You're on your best timeline where you're not worried about nothing because you already know you're trusting the universe. You know that this is you rewriting you're rewriting your story. History is not repeating itself through you anymore. It stopped with you. So now you are every moment that you're feeling right now is you're just moving. And when you're on your best timeline, things like this are happening where you're going to a different continent, where you're going to these different places, where you're able to pack up and say, let's just go, let's just go, let's just go. And you're not understanding why Spirit is 1111 up top. You're not understanding why Spirit is calling you to do those things, but they say you're doing those things because it is you who's supposed to be doing those things. That's why everything is working out for you. And the crazy thing is, if you think for once in this moment, if you absolutely think for once in this moment on your best timeline that you are not going to be rewarded for all the greatness that you are doing, you have got to be kidding me. I challenge you to trust and know that your spirit counsel is like this. No, that all that is done. All that is done. This is your new life. Now, me and my moderators, those are my soul sisters. We have been honed in and focused on I know that I am on my best timeline. Together, we have 1111 again up top. Together, we have manifested us being on our best timeline. So what's happening is shifts are happening to put us on our best timeline. And we like, wait a minute. What? And Spirit said, that's not your best timeline. So I'm trying to figure out why you do that. Why had did what? Why did you do that? Why do it? And it's like, you're literally on your best timeline. Why did you do that? Because now where you're at is you are having new beginnings come in. And what you used to do, what literally the humiliation ritual just did was you're taking a bold action. The universe literally is like, I got you. The spirit of fear, ooh, twin, the spirit of fear is what goes when your ego is. The spirit of fear, all that shit, that fear, that scarcity, that poverty, that peasantry, that moment of worrying, sitting up like this. Well, I was just trying to, no. You got to know on your best timeline that you are on your best timeline and nothing is shaking that. Even in a moment when you sitting there, you can't see the picture. You got to know that your spirit council already has your shit taken care of for you. You got to know that you are so powerful and you are so worthy that even in the moment when you cannot see an outcome, when you have nothing to inspire you, when you have no hope left in you, when you ain't even worried about it, when you're not even trying to calculate it, you're not even trying to worry about it, you're not even trying to discern or research or figure out or put the piece together. You're not doing that anymore because you know that you're on your best timeline. You know that things are working out for you. You know that it is already done. There is no will. There is no negative self-talk. There is no second guessing yourself. There is no sitting around trying to calculate where the money gonna come from because you know that money is a tool. Infinite money glitch, infinite money glitch, infinite money glitch, infinite money glitch. You know that you are the glitch in the matrix. You know that you have cracked the code. You know that your code is specific for your lineage. You know that there is nothing about you that is wrong. You know for sure I am doing what is right and I feel it. I know that at this current time that this move that I'm making is right because I feel it in my soul. And you start becoming in alignment with your soul. So you know it doesn't matter if I see negative in my bank account. I know that this is an infinite money glitch and I know that when I swipe my card, guess what? It's still going to go through. I know that I don't have to question myself. I know that when I felt this way that it was the right way. I know that I'm protecting myself. I know that my spirit council is surrounding me and it is millions of them who are standing behind me going like this. I know that there is no danger that can make the way through the crowd because there are rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows and rows of ancestors, spirit guides, luau's, deities that are all surrounded around me. So when it goes and when they try to attack me, guess what? They look and then they go the other way. You gotta know that on your best timeline, the version of you that exists on your best timeline ain't worried about a motherfucking thing. I'm not worried about that shit. Because I know that I am a spiritual being and a human vessel. I know that I am a soul having a human body. I know that I am here in this vessel. And I know who I am. So when someone is trying to play with you and you lean the fuck up, you thinking that it's you. It's not you. It's the millions of ancestors that's standing right there. That's literally sitting right there with them swords. Like, who the fuck you playing with? So you thinking that it's you snapping and you like, damn, I didn't even realize I had said it or I had went there with you. It wasn't you. It was grandma from 4 centuries ago. You sitting up there wondering why the woman who tried to cross you over in the traffic, you pulled up beside her, y'all ended up in the same store, and you just had to stare her down and look at her, and she did like that because that was grandpa who really was riding for you. So at this current time, you done put in all this motherfucking work. You done shed all them motherfucking tears. You done did all that motherfucking meditating. You done switched up your diet, went back to the diet. You don't realize you're an alchemist. You ain't got to worry about that shit. And on your best timeline, your feet are planting in areas that it's supposed to be in. So you gotta know it ain't nothing wrong with me. Because I'm on my best timeline. And I know that I'm on my best timeline. I know that I'm on my best timeline. I know that we are safe. I know that we are provided for. I know that we are abundant. I know that it's an infinite money glitch and I'm the glitch in the system and money flows into me because it's simply a tool. I know that the calculations on the American dollar or whatever dollar that it is, it's not even real. This is simply just a thing that I can go like this with. And I have a card that I can swipe. It's a digital number. I have the ability to alchemize and tap into it and change the numbers. Now, will that take me some time to do? Yes. But am I willing to put the time in? Yes. And then I'll learn how to do it so quickly that money just flows into me. And I want y'all to go to TikTok and look at the video of Woody. And they was like, Woody is in an infinite money glitch. Woody is literally putting the money on his head like this. And the money is falling. And the money don't stop falling. Woody has literally cracked the code. Just trying to tell you. So, welcome to Sunday service. I'm Empress A, Empress' favorite conscious lady. Come on in and have a seat. Thank y'all so much. I got the best moderators in the world. Welcome to the Gangsta Collective. The Two of Diamonds is here as the Two of Pentacles because at this current time, there's been some wavering activity with your finances. And you've been sorting through like what really deserves it. You've been going through it, but Spirit said at this current time, you have a new relationship with this. Your new beginning is very heartfelt and happy. And you're learning what to prioritize. You literally have placed in order what to prioritize. And that doesn't mean that you're sitting there looking at your bills, writing them down. You literally just know I need to take care of myself and put myself first. Everything else can wait. But there's a new start that's going to make you very happy. And people are going to question. Some of y'all are going to be teaching a class on how you got here. Some of you are going to be leading seminars. Some of you are going to be leading excursions. Some of you are going to be going to different countries to feed the children, but you're rebuilding the system. Where it's like, I'm going to put my money into, like Akon gave them electricity. That type of stuff. But this is something new because all eyes are on you right now. And there is something that's going to put your name. Some of you are maybe going to have like a magazine interview, or it's going to be like on the news where they're like, hey, you did such and such and we want to interview you because, you changed this, you changed that. Now, the thing is that you had to get here because they're going to attempt to target you, but your systems and your ancestors are already like on it. And what's crazy is this is something that is very, very important to you. And this fight that you're putting in is one that's simply requiring you to, one that is simply requiring you, one that is simply requiring you to surrender. And a motherfucker ain't gonna be able to tell you nothing because a lot of people are about to regret what they've done. This is very big for you. A lot of people are regretting what they've done. A lot of people are regretting, like they're about to regret how they've treated you. Whatever this was, it inspired you. And what's crazy is this is a celebration. there is a moment where you're gonna be like, damn, that's how that happened. And it's working for you. Everything is working out in your favor. It's already worked out. So today I got called, and the spirit of the mountain was like, hey, for us, you need a new, now that you're here, you got to get a new journal. My green journal that everybody say look like the book from Hocus Pocus or look like something from Harry Potter. That one is full. It's like one page left. LaPortia, if you here, I did see something that may help you. And what's interesting is, oh, for real, twin. What's interesting, so I go into the moonshine, the moon pie store, and y'all remember what we talked about last night. And after that, I told y'all Psalms was really powerful. And I was like, I'm not a fan of Psalm, but it worked. When I was like, no, it fucking works. We talked about wrath. Okay, baby. We talked about wrath. We talked about the people taking advantage of you. If you've been so graceful, then you got to lean up and let them know. And what's funny is I asked someone, I seen all like this Christian stuff, and I go, excuse me, do you have journals? She was like, I got a few. So she pointed me to some, and they were all like Christian devotionals or whatever. So y'all know I'm gonna get one of those. So I was like, oh, I just need a journal. Like, I need a journal. I need a journal. And this, literally, one of these was sitting like this. And Spirit said, grab it. So I went like this, and this was what was on the front. Now, I said, perfect. I'm like, perfect. It's got like this nice, you know. Now, what's funny is there's a dragon that stays with me. I've had dreams about dragons before. And even Jet has had a dream about me being on a dragon. And I love dragons. And today, as I was walking to the river in the mountain, I said, until my dragon, I give you full permission to set ablaze anybody or anything that is blocking me or that means me no good. And I was like, release your flame and I will mind my business. So as I'm sitting in meditation, y'all, I started singing to the mountains. And yep, Jet had a dream about me on a dragon coming to save her with my ancestors. And what was crazy was after we talked yesterday, we had the Saturday message. If y'all have not watched it, go watch it because it was powerful because me ain't got into it. So I'm sitting here today about to take my nap. And I look on the back and it says, come not between the dragon and his wrath, William Shakespeare. And I was like, oh, and then I got me a pen. And then I was led to pick this up. And this is made in the Appalachian Mountains. And it's got honeysuckle. And then I got this gifted to me. So just being where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to do. Now, there are some heavy things that we are working on. Since they want to talk about meditation not being a part of, but whatever. Let's get into it. So I'm going to highlight this one. If somebody could put this in the comments for me, that would be great. So what are y'all feeling emotionally right now? Confused. Okay. Thank you for your honesty, Lisa. No puedo bien hablo español. So anxiety. Okay. Patience. Um, Anticipation is what you're feeling. Jet. Powerful. Confused, Lisa. Peaceful. I love it. So this is what my eyes came to. Are y'all ready to take notes? And something changed today. Something changed for you today. Got it. So we're going to go to Psalm 65. Y'all know yesterday was really powerful. Thank y'all for being here. It was a beautiful moment. All right. Y'all ready? Psalm 65. Let the church chiz, because so many of us say a gram. Psalm 65. Praise waiteth for thee, O God, in Zion, and until thee shall the vow be performed. O thou that hearest prayer, unto thee shall all flesh come. Iniquities prevail against me. As for our transgressions, thou shalt purge them away. Blessed is the man whom choosest, and causest to approach unto thee, that he may dwell in thy courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple. By terrible things in righteousness wilt thou answer us, O God of our salvation, who art the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea, which by his strength setteth fast the mountains, being girded with power, which stilleth the noise of the seas, the noise of their waves, and the tumult of the people. They also that dwell in the uttermost parts are afraid at thy tokens. Thou makest thy outgoings of the morning and evening to rejoice. Thou visitest the earth and waterest it. Thou greatly enrichest it with the river of God, which is full of water. Thou preparest it them corn when thou hast so provided for it. Thou waterest the ridges thereof abundantly. Thou settlest the furrows thereof. Thou makest it soft with showers. Thou blessest the spring thereof. Thou crownest the year with thy goodness, and thy past drop fatness. They drop upon the pastures of the wilderness, and the little hills rejoice on every side. The pastures are clothed with flocks. The valleys also are covered over with corn. They shout for joy. They also sing. Now, become lucky in all one's affairs. Luck generally comes to those who are hardworking, prudent, and honest in their dealings. As an aid toward enhancing their attributes in ourselves, burn a purple candle and read the psalm once a week. Translation. I will be where I need to be, and I will do what I need to do because I know that my inner God is always working for my highest favor. I know that in every single moment I am abundant. Even when I think that I am not, I am reminded and comforted that I am. I know that mountains are moved on behalf of me. I know that God is not going to play about me. I know that in the moment that I am scared, that I am showered with the reminder that there is nothing in this world or in this realm that can keep me down or hold me down. I know that as I am speaking and commanding and decreeing and declaring a life of abundance and prosperity, that everything that is in my way is moving fastly. I know that I have more than enough, and I know that I have less than nothing. I know that in a moment when I feel like there is something lacking, that the corn is provided for me. And every time that I feast so much that I feel a little fatness. I know that every single time that I call upon my inner God, I know that every single time that I link with my soul tribe, that magic happens. And in this moment, there is nothing that I cannot have. There is nothing that I will not have. Whether it be good for me or bad for me, I have the power to command it all. And in that moment, as I sit here and I wait and I think to myself, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? All I got to do is say it one time. And the higher power that rests inside of me is going to provide it. There is nothing that can come against me, according to Psalm 65, because I have favor and I have luck and I have blessings in all my affairs. Whether I pull up to 7 Brew, it's luck. Whether I pull up to my job a couple minutes late, the time glitches, it's luck. Whether I meet my girls and somebody pay for the tab, it's luck. Whether I am in a moment of high frequency that is such a high frequency that I am shocking those around me, I know that luck is on my side and I am Lady Luck. There is no one in this realm that can make me feel bad for being lucky. There is no one that can make me feel bad for being blessed. There is no one that can make me feel bad for wanting more. There is no one that can make me feel bad for saying I am comfortable and I am happy with what I have. There is no one else's story that I want to mimic. There is no one else's life that I desire, because I know that the path that I am on, and I know that the story and the contract that I am walking in is specifically for me. Even my children have their own contracts. Even my children fit a role into my story, and they do it so well, and I am so honored to be in theirs, that together we walk in this path. We walk hand in hand. I understand that I am so powerful and I'm so abundant that I understand when it's time to let people go, because I understand that at this time that chapter has closed and there is better and bigger for me. In this moment, I will praise waiting on myself. I will praise having the patience to understand divine timing. I will praise sitting in this moment, sipping my glass of wine or sipping my Jack Daniels and Coke and puffing on whatever I need to puff on, that I am okay. Because I know that there is no need to rush. I know that there is no need to fret. I know that there is no need to be without, because that is impossible for who I am, what I am, and how I do. See, what I do know is that I am a spiritual being in a human body, and I know that my spirit and my soul is more powerful than what this is right here. I know that this can bruise, I know that this can break, but one thing that cannot break is my soul. So with that being said, as I maneuver through this realm, I have everything that I want and everything that I desire. All love that I need looks exactly how I pictured it, exactly how I imagined, and it feels damn good. So Psalm 65, I am lucky and blessed in all affairs, and there is nothing that can stop me. Let the church say your ground. Psalm 65. It's one over here that I love. And a lot of you may not like the song, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So now we are going Psalm 3. This is to conquer all fear. We're going to put fear beside this. Y'all, this smells so nice. And I love a good hoodoo blend. Because let's see what honeysuckle does for us. Mm. So they told me to get this right. And I was like, I love honeysuckle. And it says, honeysuckle is a power herb of attraction, prosperity, psychic enhancement, and spiritual sweetness. Its energy is warm, magnetic, and deeply mystical, perfect for conjure, folk magic, and goddess work. Honeysuckle opens paths, draws opportunity, and calls in abundance with gentle but irresistible force. So it pulls in love, money, blessings, helpful people, and opportunities, opening financial doors, increasing cash flow, removing scarcity energy, delivering unexpected blessings. The psychic and intuitive powers are clairvoyance, prophetic dreams, spiritual sensitivity, mediumship, and ancestral connections. The feminine and goddess energy is love, goddess, ancestral matriarchs, divine feminine spirits, and water spirits. Because after I got this, I went to the river. So this is a part of Venus and Jupiter. And water and fire, Venus and Jupiter, Oshun, Urzuli, Frida, Aphrodite, Bridget, divine mother archetypes. So what's crazy is that working with Urzuli Danto, I've learned that I cannot avoid Urzuli Frida. Attraction to money, beauty, sweetening, road opening, and it's the heart and solar plexus chakra. So it's just amazing at how spirit was, and I was walking away from spirit was like, go back and get it, go back and get it. And I was like, okay. And I went back and got it. It was $5.99. So I was like, and it smells amazing. And I want y'all to see like how I'm not gonna use a lot because I gotta get in the shower after I do this. Babe, I used to eat the hell out of them things. And look at how like y'all, it smells fucking amazing. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna go get the big one tomorrow. Okay, so let's do Psalm 3. Psalm 3, conquer all fears. Lord, Nebo Getty, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God, Selah. But thou, O Lord, Nebo Getty, art a shield for me, my glory in the lifter up of mine head. I cried unto the Lord, Nebo Getty, with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill, Selah. I laid me down and slept. I await, for the Lord, Nebo Getty, sustained me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for thou hast smitten all mine enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessing is upon thy people, Selah. Let the church say aground. Translation. You're going to use this to conquer all of your fears. Psalm 3. When nervous or afraid, light a red candle to draw the bright vibration. Sit by its light while you read the psalm, which includes the mighty words, but thou, O Lord, art a shield of me. Thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory and the lifter of mine head. Translation. Because even when someone thinks that you can play with me, you will be reminded that you cannot. Because I have a spirit council that is around me that when my head goes like this, they lift it up and tell me, because your crown is slipping just a little too bit and I don't like it one bit. Stand up with your shoulders back, because the reason why your head tilting is because you're focused on stuff that you don't need to be focused on. We are your spirit council. We are your ancestors, baby. We surrounded around you so bad that the things that you think that you should be worried about, you shouldn't be worried about. If you was not supposed to be focused on the kingdom, you looking at the kingdom like this and you looking over here like this, don't worry about what's back here, because you ain't never supposed to turn this way as a royalty. What you're supposed to do is continue to look ahead, and you're going to monitor your kingdom to make sure that they are okay. Now, understand that making sure that your kingdom is okay is making sure that they are doing what they supposed to do. Because if they don't do what they supposed to do, by the hand of you being the royal, you will do what you need to do. Bow submitted, we thank you very much. In that moment, what your spirit council is telling you by Psalm 3 is keep your head up, because heavy is that holds the crown. Who holds the crown? The heaviest head. So at this moment, in this time, you lift your head up and you hold your shoulders straight, because you know who you are, and what you are here to do. But you also know the peasant shit that you don't need to be worried about. Handle my light work, because that ain't for me. But if they moved out the way, and even if they cleared the way, you still have the strength to do what you need to do. But see, that is beneath you. That is behind you. That's why you ain't got no business going like this, so your crown don't spinning around. You ain't got no business going like this. What you do is you look ahead, because the road ahead is promising for you, and what the fuck is behind you has nothing to do with you. It is over. It is done. Crier par le monde is a Creole saying. What are you crying about? What happened yesterday? For let's keep this thing moving. Psalm 3. Thank you, Spirit. Because we are always traveling, we're going to do Psalm 124. Dot, this one is for you, for me as well. Anybody who's traveling. Psalm 121 as well. Because this is because we also travel in our, we are also traveling in our realms too. So we need that protection too. I'm gonna do Psalm 121 first, and then we'll do 124. 121 is safety when traveling. 124 is assurance of safety while traveling. Thank you, High Priestess. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you, doll. Psalm 121. We are traveling to new timelines, our best timelines. Well, this is, I keep saying new timelines, but I don't know if that's supposed to be or if it's whatever it is. So we are traveling to our best timeline. Okay. We are on our best timelines. I know that I am on my best timeline. I know that I am on my best timeline. I know that I am on my best timeline. Psalm 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord, is thy keeper. The Lord, is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. So, should you feel like you're in danger, close the mind to all things except verse 7, which you have memorized to use at any time. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. That's what it is. Now, I am throwing in Nebo Getty in there because I like Nebo Getty. I love Nebo Getty, but we ain't got to have a minute because one of my ancestors was like, girl, wait. So, I love Nebo. So, translation. anytime that you are moving through life, anytime that you are progressing through life, anytime that you are elevating through life, there is nothing that is going to touch you as long as you remember and you know that the Most High, your inner God, has you kept. There is no danger that can touch you. There is no danger that can come against you. And you have to know that. You have to know that. Love you. You have to know that. Okay? You have to. Psalm 124. Love you, Jet. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, now may Israel say, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they have swallowed us up quick. When their wrath was kindled against us, then the waters had overwhelmed us, the stream had gone over our soul, that the proud waters had gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord who hath not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul is escaped as a bird out of the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we are escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. What this is basically saying is, at this moment, if something tries to consume you, you got to understand that even if that mouth is closed, that our inner God, our spirit council will bust that snare open and pull you right out and you will be able to escape. Does that make sense? Now, we have to receive God's blessing during this moment. We're going to head over to Psalm 19. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there's nothing hid from the heat thereof. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. The statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgments of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. More to be desired are they than gold, yea, than much fine gold, sweeter also than honey in the honeycomb. Moreover, by them is thy servant warned, and in keeping of them there is great reward. Who can understand his errors? Cleanse thou me from secret faults. Keep back thy servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then shall I be upright, and shall I be innocent from the great transgression. Let the words of my mouth and meditation of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. So that is Psalm 19. That is translation. At this moment, you are open to receive your inner God's blessings. The blessings are here. The blessings are bold, and they are open to come to you. There is nothing for you to worry about. There is nothing for you to stress about. You are on the path of righteousness, and that is according to you. What may be righteous to you may not be righteous to me. You dig what I'm saying? It may not be, that may not be your story. That may not be what it's for. But you have to trust, and you have to know that you are okay. That you are receiving your inner God's blessing, that everything that you're supposed to receive is coming to you, okay? We are open to receive because you are now on your best timeline and there's nothing for you to worry about. So I'm going to say this prayer, this meditation, and we're going to send one up and then we are out of here. I thank y'all so much for being here on the Empress Taking Neighborhood's favorite country. I got the best moderators in the world. Source, I thank you so much for everything that you do for us. I thank you for lighting the path in the darkness when we cannot see or we don't understand. I thank you for always being the compass for us and leading us to who and what we need to lean into. I thank you so much for giving us your blessings. I thank you so much for filling our hearts up with love and removing any fear, anxiety, or confusion. I thank you for clarity. I thank you for peace. I thank you for love. I thank you to my ancestors for always being here. I thank you for moving things the way that they need to get moving. I thank you for teaching me from your past experiences. To my Loals, I thank you. I thank you for the fierce protection that you provide to me. I thank you so much, and I love representing you. I thank you to my spirit guides for all that you do on a regular, even though sometimes I be hard-headed. Aye, Bobo. All right, y'all, I'm Empress Neighborhood's favorite conjure lady. We are going to leave on some good notes. Dependable, dependable God. It doesn't matter when you are still God. Intentional, intentional God. Everything is working out for my good. Dependable, dependable God. Doesn't matter what comes my way, you are still God. Yeah, yeah. Intentional, intentional God. Everything is working out for my good. You love me too much, oh, too much, oh, too much, oh, excess love, oh, yeah. You love me too much, oh, you love me too much, oh, excess love, oh. Thank you for loving me too much. Additionally, Lord, thank you for loving me too much. Thank you for loving me too much. Unconditionally, thank you for loving me too much. Thank you for loving me. What would I have been? Where would I have been without you? You love me too much. Oh, Kakame, now him you be. You are A to Z, and everything in between. No, I'm my mama's yamas. Now you be the most high king. Eche tobi ezike, odiro ye.